guys, Frank here, your virtual general aviation aviator. And today I am in the Piper era, and it's been a while since I made a video. The reason why is because I've been having some computer problems. I built a new computer and awesome specs on it. And the problem that I was having was the motherboard. Time I would make a video, I try to make a video, I would get a crash to the desktop, the computer would crash. Um, and man, I was pulling my hair out trying to figure out what was going on. Um, downloading all these diagnostic programs, trying to figure out what was going on. And since I built it myself, it wasn't like I could turn to somebody and say, hey, something's wrong with my computer, so I had to figure out everything on my own. Anyway, it turned out to be that my motherboard needed a BIOS update, and um, after four calls to the um, motherboard manufacturer, we kind of figured that out. Anyway, that's my rant and my digression, and that's part of why I haven't made a video in about a long time. Yeah, so now I'm hoping that my rig is running the way it should be, and so I'm gonna make it just a test flight in this terrible weather. I think I'm at Raleigh-Durham. The clouds are 2,200 feet, and it's light rain outside. So I jumped in the Piper, just turned the fuel on, and gonna make a quick flight to shucks. Let's do an 11-mile flight to AN. See how that goes. So yeah, we get some power going here, and let me get it started, and then I turn up the dash lights. Um, Sometimes it's hard for me to see them, so I know it can really get hard for you to see them. Oh, my ignition is hot, and my sounds are way off the chart, so let's get that sorted out. Let's get our mixture for rich, and let's get it primed a little bit. See fuel flow right here, so I'm good. All right. And let's clear prop to the left. I don't see anybody out there. I don't see anybody at the right. All right, so we are good. All right, clear prop. And technically I should actually clear prop. Still pretty loud, isn't it? All right, so I'm turning this down so that you guys can hear me a little better, and turning it down there also. All right, so I don't know. I may have been hearing a lot more than you guys were. Anyway, so I even got a new headset. My voice I don't think sounds deep, but I'm hoping it sounds louder. So anyway, yeah, let's just go to flip this on, flip this fuel pump on. Let me get in my seat, right? And fuel pump. Let's switch to this tank here, the fuller tank, and I think he's gonna turn. Maybe we can take a gander at him from the air. Um, Now there was another jet. Let's see where he's at. Uh, so he's back taxiing. Yeah, I think he's just gonna eventually just disappear. I think the logic may not know what to do with him. Alright, so he's out of the way. And tower just said I'm clear for takeoff, so I am gonna take off. Alright. Um Lights, camera, action. Alright, so lights, strobe lights come on, landing lights come on, and we can turn this guy on. This is the camera, and let's get a map going. And let's check our this guy that need to be adjusted. Alright. Okay. It didn't say without delay, so we can delay a little bit. And this is turbo. So we don't need to firewall the, alright, 60, rotate. Right. Positive rate, tap the brake, you're up. It trimmed a little bit. Flaps up. I flap, well, yeah. Handle down, flaps up. All right, let's see what these guys are doing. See if we can take a gander at them. Now I'm at 1,000. I don't want to stay up. No, I want to stay at 1,500. Well, that's what I want. All right. Bunch of traffic out there. Yeah, so I think that traffic on 1-4 disappeared. You know, to get the NC8, we need to do this this downwind departure anyway. So I'm right where I need to be. All right, got our 1,500. Pull it back. Get in cruise configuration. All right. Flaps are up. Gear is up. Landing lights can come off. And we're okay on the fuel tank that we're on. All right. So this is what the weather looked like in my neck of the woods today. Building should be at about 2,200 feet. Make a standard rate turn here. And we're gonna roll out of, follow the highway. All right, so got the highway in sight that we're following. That's the airport. Watch our altitude. One good thing I like about X-Plane11 is I think it's going to be able to mirror what's outside a little better. Where's my highway? There it is. Got to keep that. Yeah, gotta keep that in sight. Yeah, so X-Plane 12 should be able to um, match the weather a little better based on the announcement that Laminar Research made Austin Maurer, the head honcho at X-Plane. Anyway, so what I'm expecting is, like right now, we did have some light rain, um, and I'm about 10 miles from the airport when I just took off from. And right now, as I look outside, sun is shining. Sun may be shining. It may be all cloudy 10 miles from now at the airport, but I suspect that you know this is just based on the METAR, and until the METAR get updated, then it's gonna look like it's looking now. So hopefully some stuff will change. Now, the way I get to 8NC8, I look for some buildings along the highway with red roofs, with this bright red roof. I think that's it right there. Yeah, there's a turn in the highway. Then once I get abeam these buildings, then I change to a course of 020 that'll take me to Big Ridge. So let me change my heading bud to 020 and let's make this turn. And there's my lakes. So I can say that I feel like I'm pretty much on course. I like what Jim, Salmon, or whoever is responsible for Traffic Global has done. No longer, when I first got Traffic Global, it would show me traffic 90 nautical miles out, and everything in between. And well, they fixed that. I think 20 or 30 nautical miles out is the range now. And the further out the traffic is from me, now I need to get down to 1300. And let's see, winds were 0. They were 190 at something. At 9, I do believe. Let me just listen to the ATIS again. One 90 at 8. So we're gonna do 14. So in order to do 14, what I'm actually gonna do is overfly the airport and do a teardrop into 14. All right. So I'm at pattern altitude, and I see what I think is the airport. I know that it's between this inlet here and this bridge here, but I know it's between these two bridges. So, yeah, Lake Ridge traffic. Sky Error 286 Whiskey Foxtrot is going to overfly the field for a left teardrop away 14 Lake Ridge. Okay, so we got that call made. And we are approaching the field now. should have said overfly midfield, because anyway, we're at midfield. There's the airport, and this is 1-4 that we're looking at. All right. I'll make our teardrop turn. All right. All right, gas. And fuel pump go too slow. All right, fuel pump goes on. And go to this tank. Throw in some flaps. We're in flap range. All right, swing it hard around. All right, gear. Mixture prop. And looking for that runway. There it is. All right, let's line up here. All right. Gas, lights, undercarriage, mixture prop. Trim. The bridge is, in real life, is, I don't think it's really that high. All right, and hold it off, hold it off, hold it off. Dynamic braking, pull that yoke back. Let's turn around. I could have stood on the brakes and not float, not what am I trying to say? Not tax use so much runway. Okay. And let's start cleaning up. Now, I should keep the taxi pretty sterile, so but that means I don't want to clean up until I clear the runway. And this is where we clear. Well, actually, I should have made a call that I was going to taxi back down, but still got the runway. Lake Ridge traffic, Arrow 286 Whiskey Foxtrot, clear the runway. All right. Flaps, FLT, flaps, lights, strobe lights off, and don't have. We use taxi lights for landing lights for taxi lights in this aircraft. And let's see. So yeah, but this is just a quick video. I think I'm gonna go over here and park, and I want to just get something out. So this is a flight that I've done many times before. So this is not new, but does get me a chance to make a video. All right. So Slim switches. Slim is shutdown acronym, which go switches, lean, ignition, and max, master, and all of them M stuff. All right, so switches. So, let's see, Slim switches. So I turn off all this stuff here, and unfortunately, in the Piper, you don't have an avionics bus tie, so you have to turn all this stuff off manually. So that's off. that's off. It's hard to see. That's off. Yep, yep. And this is tied to my master, so I'm not worried about that. Lights off, beacon on, and lean it. She shuts down pretty quick. You're off, and so ignition and master. All right, so we are done. Guys, I appreciate you following along. With one last thing I'm gonna say before I let you go is that my camera does not have the follow my face feature anymore because Windows 11 got, well, Logitech decided not to upgrade the software on such an old camera to give me the ability to use the follow my face feature. I thought that was a really cool feature, so I'm not happy that they let that go. But anyway, I digress again. Until next time.
Y'all come back now. Cheers.